Hello.
Jim, it's Tony.
You crazy? It's 9:30 at night.
Not crazy, happy. Thought you might want to join me for a smooth bush beer. We just won a big one.
We won ours today during normal business hours.
Great. So we'll celebrate both wins with a bush. What do you say?
Well, some smooth bush would be a pleasant nightcap.
Hey, I'm buying.
You're buying.
It's my turn.
I'll be right.
Jim Frey never reached the major leagues as a player. An outfielder, he spent much of his career in the minors with the Braves and the Cardinals, then joined the Orioles as a scout and minor league manager. Frey was promoted to the Orioles coaching staff under Earl Weaver in 1970, and coached on 3 American League pennant winners and 1 World Series champion through 1979 before his hiring by the Royals. A week after the end of the 1979 World Series on October 24, Frey was named to succeed Herzog as manager of the Royals. Frey led the Royals to a 97-65 mark and the division title in 1980. Then, in the 1980 ALCS, the Royals defeated their longtime postseason nemesis, the Yankees, in 3 straight games to capture the AL title. But Frey's Royals dropped the World Series to the Phillies in 6 games. During the strike-marred 1981 season in which the Royals finished the first half with a 20-30 record, Frey was relieved of his duties on August 31 despite the ball club leading the second-half West standings. Frey's record in less than 2 seasons as a Royals manager was 127-105. Frey then returned to the coaching ranks with the Mets for 1982 and 1983. Frey was hired by the Chicago Cubs for the 1984 season, and again struck pay dirt as the Cubs won the division title, earning their first postseason appearance since 1945. The Cubs won the first 2 games against the Padres in the NLCS before they went to San Diego needing to win just 1 of the next 3 games. The Cubs lost the next 3 games. After a trying 1985 season in which the entire 5-man starting rotation simultaneously spent time on the disabled list, the Cubs sputtered in 1986. Frey was fired 2 months into the season. The next year, Frey surfaced as a color commentator on the Cubs' WGN radio broadcasts. In December 1987, the Cubs hired Frey to replace his old boss, general manager Dallas Green, who had resigned 2 months earlier. Several ups and downs followed Frey as a GM, and he was removed as GM in 1991.
I want to win games, and I'm going to try everything I can to get Dallas Green to get the best players, and I'm going to try everything I can to make the players play better. And there is absolutely no other motivation I have for coming to Chicago. None. Absolutely none. I don't want to say we're going to win 81 games. We might win more. I don't know what the limits are. But we're going to go for it. I'm going to tell you right now, Jim Frey is not ashamed to...
Listen here. Are you ready for this year's Busch Crosstown Classic?
No, I'm just admiring this year's Busch Crosstown Classic display.
I see it too, Skipper.
Real handsome. Oh, thanks, Tony.
I meant the display, Skip. What do you think of the mug?
Oh, you mean the free Busch Crosstown mug fans get when they buy a case of Busch beer?
Yeah, Jim. You look real good next to it.
Tony, you never look better yourself.